everyone, and welcome back to my second video on my new channel. I decided to do this video talking about quarantine and talking about Artblock because it's something that I actually ended up getting during quarantine, which isn't really that great when you are stuck at home with really nothing to do. So, Quarantine happened on an odd day for me, like when the day that it happened after a Friday at school, and then on Monday they're like, you don't have school anymore. Next thing I knew, I was trapped in my house for like the next 4 or 5 months. So that's great. Um, Pretty much, like, quarantine was a weird experience for me. At first, I hated it, and then I actually came to love it, which isn't something that a lot of people experienced. I think a lot of people hated it, but I actually really enjoyed it because I was able to just spend time being able to sleep in, not have to worry about going to school and all that great stuff, and I pretty much just got to stay home. It was like summer but early, and it was actually really nice. It was really relaxing because my year was kind of not going the best, and so because of quarantine, I just got to kind of take a little breather, which was nice. And like I said, I was just kind of stressed out. I was going to have like big state tests and stuff that I would have had to take, and I didn't have to take them because of quarantine. So thanks for that, I guess. How I passed time during quarantine was by drawing. And drawing is always something that I've done to pass time. When I'm bored, I draw. When I don't have anything to do, I draw. If I'm in class, I draw. If I'm sitting somewhere and I don't have anything to do, like I said, I draw. And quarantine, I did a lot of that. And that was like the only thing I knew I could do for fun was draw and like take care of my guinea pigs and get ready for the day and try and look cute and take pictures and stuff for Instagram. But drawing became just like my only thing that I do. It became like my pastime. And the problem with that is that it got to a point where I hated drawing. Like, I had an art block. I couldn't think of anything to draw, and I felt bad for that reason because I run an art Instagram. Art's my thing, shameless plug. And I would like to post on there, and I tried to post as often as I could. And when Artblock hit me, it just kind of kept me from doing that because I didn't really feel any inspiration. I didn't feel like an urge to draw like I usually do. It just kind of felt forced, and everything that I drew didn't come out the way that I wanted it to, or it wasn't something that I saw worthy of posting. And so that's how kind of Artblock started. And I'd always heard about Artblock, but I had never experienced it myself until quarantine, when the only thing I knew to do was draw. And that was kind of difficult for me because it wasn't really something that I could do. It kind of took away stuff that I could do because it was like the only thing I knew to do. And Artblock is just kind of terrible. Like, if anyone's going through it, I am so sorry for you because it's like a terrible thing because it's like there's a fog over your creativity and you just can't draw anything the way you want it to look. But I think now I'm kind of past it, but even then I'm still kind of struggling, but I'm getting a little bit better with it and kind of having fun drawing stuff, and I'm trying to draw a little bit more and get past it. But what I think was a good thing about the art block was that I got to take a break from drawing, which doesn't sound like it would be a good thing because you would think that my skills would get worse or something like that. But actually, I think it just kind of helped me improve and kind of have a little bit more patience, if anything, when drawing. And I could spend more time on my drawings, not worry about posting them and hurrying up and finishing them so I could post them on time. And so that was kind of something good about it. And what I did to improve is now, because of that art block and like trying to find stuff to do, I kind of improved on drawing backgrounds. I'll probably try and insert a few references in here But yeah, so I pretty much got better at drawing backgrounds, which was something that I was terrible at before. And I started drawing like other types of subjects, not just drawing the same thing over and over again. And worked on shading and highlighting because it gave me something to do, and work on like lighting and backgrounds. It was something that I never thought of before, although I learned it in art class. It was never something that I thought to apply to my own art. And because of the art block, it was something that I put my mind to so I could try and work on it. And how I think that this art block also helped me, besides improving my artwork and helping me go up in quality, was that I was able to find other stuff that I enjoyed doing, like working out, which it's really not something that I like to do. At first, I thought I hated exercise. I couldn't stand it. I could barely run for like, I couldn't even really run a mile. I sucked at a lot of sports, and so I just assumed that exercise wasn't my thing and that I was bad at it. But what I like learned during this quarantine and this art block was that I actually found stuff that I enjoyed doing when exercising. Like, I did a bunch of the YouTubers workouts like Chloe Ting or like MadFit, and I recently just picked up on Pamela Reeve. I just started doing her workouts, and now I actually have a lot of fun doing them, and it's something I look forward to. And it helped me just kind of improve on my health and stuff, and mental health wise, it was great for me because I wasn't stressed out from trying to figure out what to draw, and quarantine just kind of helped me be able to take a little bit of a break from school and worrying about finals and stuff like that, and just kind of got a little break, which is always nice, I guess. Unless you really like school, then maybe it wasn't really that great for you. But I just think that quarantine helped me improve in general and kind of helped me focus on patience and focus on my health and fixing my skin because I had really bad acne, and now it's not as bad, but it's still not great, I guess. And so now we're doing a little bit better. We got a little bit clearer skin, you know. But yeah, I just think that quarantine was kind of good for people even if they don't realize it, because I know a lot of people had terrible times in quarantine and others had great times in quarantine. And I think how it kind of helped, like it helped all of us, was that although we, like, our society is kind of based around working and always being on the go and always being productive, and I think quarantine helped us take a moment to realize, hey, we can sleep in, we can take breaks, we can find other stuff to do, find other hobbies that we enjoy. And it just kind of helped us take a step back and analyze our lives and our personalities and the people we surround ourselves with and stuff like that, which I think is a really good thing. And I don't really know what else to say on the topic. I mean, my quarantine experience was mostly just filled with me sleeping, doing online school, drawing, and more sleeping. And exercising, and also that's about it, and watching movies to pass my time. That's pretty much literally all I did. I don't really know what else to talk about on that subject, so I guess now I'll talk about my drawing that I'm doing. So I decided to keep it kind of simple since I was talking about art block. I didn't want to do like a full-blown illustration, especially since I'm still kind of struggling to draw stuff and like coming up with ideas. So I just decided to keep it simple and do some sketching. So I did some gesture drawings on the right. At least for me, it's on the right. Might be your left. I don't know. Depends on which way you're facing, I guess. But I did some gesture drawings of a ballerina, and I took a minute on each sketch, and then I decided to ink them in and color them, and tried to keep a little bit of that sketchy feel to them by not really going full blown into like details and stuff. And I just decided to keep it sketchy and simple. And because I wanted this video to be longer, because it was originally like 6 minutes long, I decided to do some, what is it called? It's like supposed to be like an art challenge where you draw blobs and you try to create figures within those blobs. And so that's what I did on the left side, because I had just finished a drawing and I didn't want to do a full-blown drawing on the back of that one because obviously you can see the marker bleed through. So I decided to keep it simple and just do some simple sketches with pen, and it was just kind of a warm-up. It felt nice because it kind of got me in the mood to draw and kind of let me just sketch a little bit and stuff. So yeah, that was really nice. But anyways, this is the end of this video, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye!